Hey folks, how's everybody doing? Look at this apron I got here. Puerto Rico. I got this a couple years ago when I went on vacation over there to Puerto Rico. The first time I went to Puerto Rico was 1973. And then years after that I went with Gilbert. So, and someday we'll probably go back again because Gilbert liked it and he didn't really get the feel of the whole island and stuff. And we were in the east, I think, or we were in the west, I think. And we didn't really experience Puerto Rico the way we should have. Okay, but anyway, we enjoyed ourselves. But anyway, this dish is from Puerto Rico. I believe it's from Puerto Rico. Somebody told me it was Cuban. It's not. I don't know. We seen this video the other day, and they were cooking Puerto Rican food in this restaurant, right? And they came out with this big, huge. It's huge. It's a pork chop, but the way they cut it, it's three meats in one. Actually, it's the pork chop. It's got a piece of rib, and it's got the pork belly on top, and you fry it up, and it's really nice and crispy. So anyway, they call it pork chop kan kan or chuleta kan kan. I don't know what the hell the kan kan part of it, but that's what they call it. So anyway, it was nice. We saw it in the show, and okay, so we went on with our lives. And the other day we went to a supermarket in the Bronx, and we found the chuleta kan kan. It was there. I said, oh shit! And it was about $6 or $7 each, and we bought two of them. And today I'm going to experiment for the first time with this chuleta kan kan. And I'm going to cook it up. I've been doing some research. I primed it overnight, which means I put it in water, in salt water. And then in the morning I seasoned it. And then I'm going to bake it for about 20 minutes. And then I'm going to fry it. And hopefully it comes out the way I seen it in the restaurant. I don't have a big deep fryer here, so it's going to be a little bit of challenging. But I do have a cast iron skillet, aluminum cast. And I'm going to try to fry it in there and get the crispiness, because that's the whole object, okay? But we'll try it. This is the first time. Let me show you how they look. Come on over. Look at this. Ooh, look at that. Look at those things, right? They're all seasoned up and everything. And let me take a picture of this. Okay, so what's going to happen is we're going to put this in the oven, and I got some green plantains that I'm going to make into what they call tostones. And then I have some yellow plantains, which are called maduros, and a lot of people, it's very popular. A lot of people go to restaurants and ask for the maduros. And the maduros, if I can get this stupid bag open. Okay. So I'm gonna open these up. Okay, give me a room time in. And then I have the yellow ones. I have the yellow ones here. Okay. These are yellow, and these are hopefully ripe. They feel ripe, and I'm gonna fry those up also as well. Gonna make some little bit of rice with gandules, and that's it. It's gonna be served up real nice. So I'm gonna preheat my oven, and I'm gonna start putting this. And while I'm doing this, I'm gonna open up my plantains, and I want you to watch me open up the plantains. Okay, so we're gonna look at these yellow plantains. These are the yellow ones that you know as maduros. When you go to restaurants, a lot of people go to restaurants, you know, especially non-Hispanic people go and they just, you know, they always ask for the maduros. So, they're good. The maduros are good. They're nice. They see the skin comes right off. They when they ripen, they're very sweet, and you can fry them up. You don't have to smash them or anything. The green ones you have to fry them twice. You got to fry them and then smash them, fry them again. And these things are nice. And I tell you, and the more ripe, the more black the skin gets. They really get real sweet. And I tell you, these are great. So I got two of these. These are for Gilbert, and then we got to do the green ones for myself with some garlic sauce. Oh yeah, delicious. So okay, so let's leave this to the side here. We need to get the big plates out there. We need to fry this meat in here, and let's see. Let's make sure we got everything together. So I got some rice going in here. This is rice with pigeon peas, arroz con gandules. I got a little bit here. I got this pot, this deep cast aluminum, where I'm gonna fry the pork chops. But first I'm gonna put them in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm gonna take them out of the oven, pat them dry, put them to fry, and hopefully everything fries up real nice, gets crispy. At the same time, I have to fry these plantains, and it's a lot of stuff here. So yeah. Okay, folks. So now we're gonna. This is the part. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for. We're gonna put the pork chops for about 20 minutes at 350. I've already preheated my oven for a while, and it's gonna be about 20 minutes. We're gonna put these, and we're gonna hope for the best. Okay. So let me. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. So as I'm watching TV, the guy said on TV that this thing resembles a dress can can. Like, you know, can dancing, remember? I don't see it. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. To me, it looks like a big pork chop. I don't know. So anyway, we'll put this in the oven. Okay, just like so. My brand new oven there. Oh, yeah. We're going to set the timer for 20 minutes, and we're going to keep an eye on it. And then we're going to deep fry this. Now, it's going to take about 20 minutes. So in between, in about 10 minutes, I'm going to start frying my plantains. These you can fry ahead of time. The green ones you can't because the texture changes. So I'll wait for the end to do that. But I'm going to start frying my yellow ones because the yellow ones I can take out, put them to the side, and keep them warm. And they work. I'm telling you, they work. So yeah, so I'm starting to fry my yellow plantains. You can see them in there. I'm going to fry them in batches. I have another few here. And then I'm going to fry, when I fry these, I'm going to keep these warm in the oven. And then I'm going to start taking out, in about 15 minutes, the pork chops can can are going to be, hopefully will be ready. And then I'm going to put them in here. I'm hoping that I can fit them in there maybe one at a time. It'll have to probably be. And fry them up, take them out, and then keep them warm. And then I'm going to do the tostones, okay? Okay, folks, so we are frying up my yellow plantains. The yellow plantains are not really, the maduros, they're not really ripe a lot. Because when the skin gets all black, that's when they're like 100% ripe. So this is in between, but they're soft. And I'm frying them up. They're giving me a little bit of challenge because they're taking their time and frying. I don't know why, but it'll be fine. It'll get there. I'm looking for that nice golden color, and so I'm gonna take those out in a little while when those are fried. I have a couple more that I have to fry, and then I'm gonna fry the green ones. The pork chop is in the oven. The pork chop can can is in the oven. I raised the temperature a little bit because the video I watched, they told me to cook it at 350. 350 is really not doing anything, so I just raised it up to 450. I gave it 100 more degrees. So I keep checking it. I don't want to overcook it and over dry it, and we'll be pretty soon. We'll be at the table. I'm telling you. Wait for it. Okay, so my noodles are done. I'm frying them in batches. I got a second batch in here, and my noodles are done. They look good. They look decent. And then I'm gonna keep these warm. I put them on the stove top is warm. I'm gonna put these in the oven a little while to keep them warm. I got some rice with gandules here, which is rice with pigeon peas, and then the pork chops are almost. They look done. I'm gonna start to fry them in a little bit. I gave it about another 10 minutes. I keep checking it, and it looks good. Looks okay. So I gave it about 10 more extra minutes. I raised the temperature, so I did a tweaking to the recipe. Sometimes you have to tweak recipes, and then sometimes, according to your oven and what you're using, it's different. The guy seen the video, he cooked it at 350 for 15 to 20 minutes. I cooked it at 450 for about 20 minutes, and now it's still a little bit, it needs to, so I gave it another 10 minutes. So I keep checking it and make sure it doesn't dry, and then I'm going to take it out. I'm going to let it cool down here, and then I'm going to throw it into this. Hopefully I can bend it, and I'm going to throw it one at a time. I think I'm going to have to fry them and throw them into this this cast aluminum cast pot that I have here with canola oil. I'm deep frying these plantains. So wait for it. Okay, folks. So the pork chops are out of the oven, as you can see. The top of it looks a little bit crispy. I'm gonna fry these. I'm gonna try to turn it so I can fry it in there. If not, I got a problem. But we'll figure something out. We'll have to fry it somehow. And these plantains are almost done. So I'm gonna fry these up. I'm gonna put them to the side, keep them warm, and then I'm gonna start frying my tostones, and then we're gonna go to the table. So this is quite a little bit of a long video today, but it's just good stuff. Okay, so in a few minutes I'm going to put this in there to fry it. I want you to see this. Oh, look at that! So it's fried up, and it's gonna be jumpy but I got it stuck. I stuck it in there. Oh wow, this is amazing! I just put it up. I got the bottom, the fat back. I'm cooking that up, and this thing shrunk a little bit and it fit in there, which is good. I hope the other one's a little bit bigger, and I'm hoping I can get it in there. But we'll make it happen. We made one happen. We'll do the second one. This is huge to eat. It really is. I don't know if I can eat all this stuff, but we'll see what happens. But it looks good. It smells good. And in a few minutes, we're going to go to the table. So folks, now I'm frying the meat and I'm frying the green plantains. It's amazing what's going on here tonight. Whoa, like a restaurant. Okay, that's flattered. That didn't go well. Let's get this in there. Now this is going to bring the temperature of the oil down. So I got to keep in mind. Okay, and we got a lot of dishes. Oh, we got a mess in the kitchen. So anyway, folks, but this is worth it. In a few minutes, we're going to go to the table. Folks, we got to go to the table now because everything is done. Come on, come over. Okay, folks, so we are here at the table. This is I guess it's a Puerto Rican dish. I seen it on TV there on a couple weeks ago. We seen it on TV in a video, and then on YouTube, and it was amazing. This big giant pork chop, and I said, where the hell are you gonna get that from? So we went to the supermarket in the Bronx, and we found it, and it was like amazing, and it wasn't even that expensive. It's like $7 or $8 each. So and they called it pork can can, Chuleta Kan Kan. I don't know why they say it, because it looks like a dress of a woman. The can can, you remember the commercial can can, the ShopRite commercial? Well, I don't know. It doesn't look like that at all. But that's why they call it Chuleta Kan Kan. So we got some green plantains, we have some yellow plantains and maduros, and we have some rice with chickpeas with gandules, and we have some coconut juice. So this is a typical Puerto Rican dish when you go to a Puerto Rican restaurant and you find stuff like this. And that's why today I'm wearing my Puerto Rican apron that I bought from Puerto Rico when I went to Puerto Rico about 5-6 years ago, whatever it was. And I haven't been to Puerto Rico since 1973. So when I was a little kid, they took me on vacation, and I remember them. I remember it very well. So anyway, let's turn around and show you, because I know you guys. So there goes the juice, the coconut juice. Okay, very refreshing. And there goes the main course. Look at that. Oh my God, I know people are gonna go crazy with this. Okay. And there goes the plantains. The plantains have a little bit mixed up with where I could fry now I'm not guaranteeing you that I'm gonna eat this whole thing, because it's just impossible for me. I don't have much of an appetite. When you're cooking, you lose even when you're cooking, you're like tasting and smelling the food and stuff. So your appetite sort of goes away, believe it or not. And ask a lot of people that cook. Matter of fact, I forgot who it was the other day that asked me, some lady asked me that question. Do you, when you're cooking, and I said, you're 100% right. You're cooking, you're smelling, you're around the kitchen, It's pretty hard. But I'm gonna try to eat as much as possible, and then we'll see. So let's sit down and I'll show you how. I'll tell you how it tastes. Okay, that was the recording. So anyway, folks, this pork chop. Let me show you. This is look at this. So this is the pork chop they usually get in the supermarket, right? This is the pork chop here, and then you get, and then this is the rib. So you actually get three pieces of meat. The rib, you got the pork chop, and this here. That's what makes it a kan kan. So the butcher shop, they cut it up like this, right? And we got the green plantains, we got the rice noodles. So yeah, this stuff is pretty good. I just gotta watch I have a bad tooth, so I gotta watch where. It's not that crunchy, it's good, and it tastes good. So anyway, folks, there you got it. Chuleta Kan Kan or pork chop kan kan. I don't know if you can find it in your supermarket. We find this in Food Bazaar in the Bronx. You'll probably find it in a lot of other big stores, but small. My supermarket don't even know what the hell this is. I believe this is a Puerto Rican dish. I seen it on TV and YouTube. We seen it in Puerto Rico. Guy preparing it and frying it up. So it gave us the idea, but we never thought we would come across it. And we saw it. We found it. We had to have it, and it wasn't that expensive. It was about $7 each, $7-8. And it tastes pretty good. I brined it last night, which means I left it in salt water the whole night, and it's nice and it cuts real nice. It tastes good. So folks, there you got it. Something new. So remember, check out my YouTube channel, and you'll find stuff like this, ideas. You'll find some humor, and you want to ever cook this, look it up. Cook it with Uncle Jesse. And if not, if you don't get any ideas, you'll get some laughter out of it because it's humor. Because I'm a comedian and a chef, and that's all I am. And that's all I want to be. So folks, love you guys. Thank you every night for being with us. And I'm gonna eat this stuff because it's getting cold. It's delicious. Love you guys. Tomorrow we got something new. We'll try something. Love you guys. Have a good night.